What do I want to be? What do I want to be doing for the FICSMAS thing? 200 thingies each. That means we want 300 presents. Looking for glitter trails. I'm not seeing any glitter trails. Oh wait, there we go, there's one. So does it just vastly reduce all of the FICSMAS gift spawning after you unlock FICSMAS gift trees? That might be the case. And the things I was seeing on the streams was that it only happened after you built the gift trees, and I haven't built them yet. Hmm. Well, I'm still going to need like a few hundred of those, so I guess I'm going to have to wait. Yeah, let's build more Skybridge nonsense. I guess while we're waiting for FICSMAS trees to drop. Oh, yeah, and concrete, that'd be good. See, they're falling when I'm not looking. Is that with the double ramp that we bought earlier? I was thinking, oh, is that FICSMAS gift descending? And I thought, oh no, the shadow's a little bit too big. It's one of the suns descending. there's really no need for me to do this replacement thing, seeing as how these are temporary foundations. It's just, if I have to look at it, I'm just going to prefer it if it's like a straight diagonal. There we go. I wonder if that crash site's changed in 1.0, because it changed a few times since update 3. Not really significantly, but noticeably. Visually, this looks quite close to the surface level, so there's a chance this might be it. I do think I did actually once get that power slug over there, but it's just never really came a priority to get every single power slug, and with the automated power shards in 1.0, there's even less reason. Yeah, this is going to be ground level. As I get closer, there is a chance that these foundations that I'm removing, there's like an increasing chance that I'm going to end up putting them back at some point, but as these are temporary, until I get right up next to it, I may as well delete them all. And of course, because I'm recycling stuff now, I don't have to worry about running out of foundation tiles. Well, parts for foundation tiles anyway. Right, here we go. We're in the vicinity. So this is going to be a ground level next step for anybody that hasn't seen me play before. Right, that right there is the height of one floor. And aside from the tree trunks, that's looking good. There did used to be a bigger boulder around here, so there's that concern to deal with. But this, that looks fine for the basement warehouse storage thingies. So the general idea is I build a spiral up around this outcrop of rock. And until I get hype tubes, that's going to be like the primary way to get in and out of the main facility area. But the first thing I have to do is set the center point for the entire factory. And I want to give it a little bit of clearance, so I'm going to say this is the center point. So we say we want a bit of clearance around that. That would make this the front of the factory. So I am kind of building this ramp backwards at the moment, which is a bit fun. Because like I say, normally I build it from the bottom down. Just bypassing the spitter that's up there. Do I have the pillars unlocked? Let's get the new tag. Stripped off all of them things. I thought I had pillars unlocked. I'm gonna have to go check. Hmm. Yeah, that was a seamless save. Because traditionally what I would have done is I would have had a like the hub would have been over here, the first limestone processing to concrete would have been here, and then I would have like planted something down and then started wrapping my way up. But in this case I've gone down backwards, which like I've clipped into the rock face a few times, but that's fine. Do we have corner stairs? Well, if we do, we don't have them unlocked. don't know how much of that's going to get taken out, so I'm just going to leave it as is for now. So the idea is, well, put pillar supports in, these will have pillars coming down. Right, that has allowed for a variety of gifts to have dropped. I needed like 300 for the next unlock without going through the fully automated route. Oh, hang on a second. I remember getting quartz on 22A. I can't remember if I got quartz on this one. That's a no.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Discord a second. I've got 305. We'll need a little bit more for afterwards. I know that's hard. Hoof. Is it hoofs and they've got? Or is it paws? It's a split toe hoof thingy, so I can't remember what that is. It's the thing what goats have. See, that's a thought. I'll just Google it. Do paws have hooves? Feral swine have cloven hooves. There we go. Take the Christmas tree, the FICSMAS tree off the to-do list there. What do we need for the thing? 200.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic
Oh yeah, I forgot to buy them.
specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Either that or they weren't available at the time I went and bought everything. Right, so the next thing to do is going to be building space elevator, because I still don't see the point in this. Right? If this was me making this, like if I was a producer on Satisfactory, I would have put these in the awesome shop, because once you get past a certain like phase of factory building, you can land safely pretty much anywhere, because you're going to have like early on you're not going to be building up too high, so you're going to be saved by virtue of how the health bar works. Then you're going to be saved by the increased fall height of the Blade Runners. And then you're going to be saved by parachute no longer being a disposable item. So having them be a thing which is like, let's have a look at these, right? Okay, so these are all hub upgrades. This is all things for making stuff, right? Making stuff in the factory. Base building. Building the shape of a factory. Logistics. It's logistics for your factory. Vice versa. So that's like, doesn't help with the factory directly, but it's part of the research and tech tree things to facilitate that. Then you've got parts assembly. That's to make stuff. Obstacle clearing. That's to make early power. Resource sync bonus program. That's when you've made too much stuff. And logistics, again, like for distributing stuff. But like jump pads are for fun. If you are using these for traversal, it means you either enjoy them, which is perfectly fine, or you just haven't unlocked hypertubes yet and you don't want to walk. Rendering them kind of pointless. Oop. Now, if I had had the sense to put a cable constructor in front of this earlier, I would have had 1,000 wire to play with. It's not going to be that much longer for that to be finished. Now we've got all the concrete we need. Well, I say we've got all the concrete we need. We've got some concrete. If we were going to put it down properly, we would need more concrete, but I had me brain skipped ahead a little. It's like, oh, I need a like 9x9 foundation grid in order to put the space elevator down. Well, that's only if it's permanent insulation. We're not doing the permanent insulation yet, because the permanent insulation goes up there. We're just doing the temporary insulation. Now, as for how long the temporary insulation lasts, I am not 100% sure. We don't want to delete that one, we want to leave that one there, but we can delete these. Whoop! Steering went off. So what happens when I'm trying to like clamp down my hand onto like the control shift WASD keys and the spacebar all at the same time. This kind of thing was easy to do at some point. I can't remember what changed. Now, I will have to refer to one of my previous saves in Skim so I can get the same. Actually, no, I won't. I can just manually calculate it because the idea was the traditional spacing for the ziggurats was like turning circle apart. But I am also now realizing, well, yeah, I stopped doing that a little bit on the V21. So I really shouldn't be doing it now. Here we go.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Muscle memory keeps on wanting to double click that. Because it used to be there was something else in the mix there. It might still be in the mix as I unlock more stuff, but for now I'm going to still end up doing that. And one of the things I was thinking was like, oh, I'm looking at this, yeah, I'm glad it's not uranium. Because sometimes in Update 8, somewhere between Update 6 and Update 8, that was spawned in as uranium. So, you know, toasty little factory ramp there. Yeah, that's all good. Still running.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
You'll notice Ada didn't say you can eat it, only that it was compatible with the human digestive system. Therefore, Ada has not yet confirmed whether or not the Pioneer is human. Ha 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 ha. How long it's going to take is to actually move the hub up there this time. Usually I don't do it until after I've got hyper tubes, but sometimes it can be like quite a while because I've got far more interesting things to get up to than dismantle the hub and move it. So it's one of those things where like, I don't dismantle the hub until the starter factory is dismantled, and I don't dismantle the starter factory until like everything that it's currently building is automated elsewhere. And I don't do that until, you know, such and such. There we go. Now we just have to wait for the wire. Although if I've got a backup of copper ingots, I can dump them in there. We can't scan for coal yet, so we technically can't go scouting for where steel and iron ingots for the iron facility goes. Because with like the foreknowledge in mind, there's an area over here that's labelled Green Valley on the map. So there's a coalfield next to it, there's quartz over the other side of the river. So the Gates of Bergenath, like there's the bridge between Rocky Desert and Swire Coast, that kind of thing. So I tend to build the steel parts over there. But because the steel generally requires iron ingots for everything else gets built, you know, over there as well. Unless some of that spawns, but going and grabbing it seems like cheating. Oh, it's nice that the icon glitches in the inventory. Fancy little touch there. Put it away for later. Also sink the snowballs. Oh, yeah, we were producing a wire over here, weren't we? Just to the red ones. There we go. It's the bit where we wander back and forth to grab them. Rather than, you know, handcrafting them, which probably would have been quicker. Here we go. That's the ladder. That looks like it's off center. Oh, that's moving. So presumably that'll move to center itself over the space elevator when I move it later.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
On each. I don't think I've ever noticed this label before. Let me see if it's on the wiki. Yeah, there's no screenshot of it. Where on the wiki does that type of text go? Because I know it's on one of the other ones. What are these windows about? Get the wiki updated. A moment. I don't think we can get an angle where the ladder's not directly on it, but if we're too close, the flashlight don't work. So let's back off a little. And we can highlight it with the blush light. Scooched. Oh crap, that's a thought. How do we license screen grabs? Data files or gameplay, so yeah. This is from the game or other materials, yeah, that's fine. See, screen grab of the assembler serial number as shown through the ladder on the input port side of the assembler in 1.0.1.4. I now have to categorize it. Category screenshots we'll do. I know we have building screenshots, so we'll go for building screenshots. Unless there's a more suitable subcategory. Which there doesn't seem to be. Yeah, don't mind me, anyone just randomly tuning into this part of the VOD. I am on the wiki. Just clarify that I'm on the wiki, not the Adelaide and trash file that lies about being the official wiki. Right, back to mathing. So, it's going to be 2 a minute. I was reading the per machine, the per cycle thing, so it's 2 minute there, 2 minute there. So that's 40 a minute, and I need 50, so we'll do a merger with 2 lines. We need iron rod as well. We need 12.5 rod there. And then we need 22.5 there. Yeah, we can set that to 1. Well, 1 lot of it, so it's 10. Alright, so we need more building parts. Yeah, the ambient sound of these switches off for a little bit too soon. You should still be able to hear it, I think. Blah, 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 blah. Don't need to be in here. That's still doing FICSMAS stuff. Yeah, I need more wire. Shouldn't there be extendy feet out on the front of these? Nothing else for facing the right way around. Need 2 more constructors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smelters. Let's double check there's no things I've been doing here. Yeah, we could maybe do some candy canes and get the candy basher. Now, this is the part I really should be using my planner for, but it's just small basic shit, so I'm not going to bother. 6. Oh, hang on a second. That was screws, wasn't it? So yeah, we need another one of these. Because I can't count. Well, I can count. I just forgot that that was a screws one. Now, what I could do is give them all their own smelters, which is, you know, what I was originally planning to do with that to-do list. But it's a lot easier to just stick one down. And then tweak the numbers and build from there. We need 23.25 per thingy. Multiple liner made. When you start a factory, it does not have to be neat. This is hideous. yeah, we're going to need to expand the biomass here. Just caused a power cut anyway, so like never mind. But I want to reorganize these a little. Yeah, there we go. That's better. And there we go. First space elevator parts assembly line smushed together. So that'll take 50 minutes to do. 25 minutes to do. So we can leave that for another session because, yeah, concentration's starting to pop off. So we're going to save and come back to it probably tomorrow, maybe. Depends how bored I get. Or how knackered I get. One of the two. Anyway, that's going to be all for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.